it's me. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Again, my name is Sharita. Today, I don't have a story to talk about per se. I have more stories. I have a plethora of them. But this one specifically, I had asked people on Instagram, what topics do you guys want me to talk about? And something someone mentioned and a lot of people agreed were like how to keep your relationship spicy on a budget. So for me, y'all know I'm single. I've been single since Jesus turned water into wine. So this was harder than I thought it would be. I wasn't expecting it. I was like, wow, I don't really know how to do this. Then again, I was like, well, I've been dating myself for the last 26 years, so maybe I know how to do this. But keeping your relationship spicy on a budget, I live in New York, so budgets are hard. But, I decided to write some things down in my little handy dandy notebook. If you don't know where that's from, you're too young for me. But anyway, so I wrote down some things. So if you see me like looking down, that's me just to remind myself of the things that I thought of to keep your relationship spicy. So for me, what I would do, my favorite thing to do is, well, one of them is dancing. I know of someone, my homegirl China. She has classes called Wine, Heels, and Sex Appeal. And you can take her class. I think she either does like group classes or personal classes or even partner classes. You and your partner could take a dance class, reasonably priced. She's a dope ass dancer. So you should check that out. I will definitely put everything that I said today, I'll definitely put it in the description box below so you have something to reference. But that's something you can do. Also, the classes that I usually take, Soul Through Soul, the owner Trey, she does classes also. She's done lap dance classes, which actually can be one of my favorites, which is shocking because I don't like to put myself out there like that, but it's definitely, she makes it really fun and really enjoyable. And I be forgetting that someone's there, that I'm supposed to be dancing for someone. But the first hour is the girls learning a routine, and then the second hour is the person you came with, you show them that routine pretty much. So, you could take classes that way, or you can book one-on-ones with her or private parties with you and your homegirls just to, be open, be free, and then come home and take that to your man. Now, if you don't want to actually take the class, you can just dance for your man at home. You dim the lights, light some candles, get some good candles too, like from Lit Brooklyn. Those are my favorite candles. If you're watching, those are my favorite candles. Like I said, I don't have a bae, but I'm speaking into existence. So yeah, not no like Bath and Body Works candles. Some of them are alright, but get some better scented candles and light them up and go dance for your man. If you need like a demonstration, I'm gonna show you. Hold on one second, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So that was just a little something, you could do for your man and it'll be all good. So now you could go online and find some cheap things. I think we forget about Groupon. Groupon's there, Groupon's available. Just don't forget that Groupon does have like fine print on things. So you need to read the fine print to see if you can use this at the location you want to use it at. Because if you don't, you're going to go there and now you can't use the Groupon and now the date's spoiled, now you're mad. Your girl is mad, your man is mad, and now y'all done ruined the whole vibe and there's nothing spicy that's happening because y'all didn't do nothing exciting. So Groupon is one thing. Eventbrite, if you go on Eventbrite, they have free events. You can go anywhere with anyone. So you could definitely check out Eventbrite. They have free events on there. There's also something called Pulse. I had signed up for their newsletter and they'll randomly send me emails and it'll say like, oh, get a dinner for you and so for $35. So they definitely have some cheap options. Pulse is Pulsd. Also, someone I know named Taki Bond, he has an app called What's the Move NYC. So on that app, he has happy hours broken down by borough. He has an event calendar, which is showing you what's going on in New York. And then he also has a date night section. So there's so many things you can do there on the date night. I remember seeing one where it was like an ice cream shop and you can go with your significant other. I think it's called Coco and Creme, and it's in Brooklyn. I think it's on Franklin Avenue or Nostrand Avenue. Can't remember exactly. My friend actually went there with her boyfriend and they had a really good time. It was for a couple hours. They made 3 different ice creams and they got to take it home. And I think that's fun. And then you could go home and, you know, eat ice cream off of each other if that's your type of thing. I don't really know about foods on bodies, sticky, women, yeast. Yeah, it don't always work. But, you know, y'all want to feed each other ice cream and then get down to the get down after. That could work too. All right, so now y'all, you can always do some role playing if you're staying home and you're trying to get spicy in the bedroom. That's on a budget because you're not spending anything besides the condom he has to buy, and possibly if you don't use condoms, the plan B you may have to buy the following day or that same night. That's the money you're spending. But role playing, you know, you could do that. Ladies, we was out here making the DMX challenge and we was Brenda, Letitia, Dawn, Alicia, LaShawn, Inez, Felicia. We was all of them. We could do that for our man. You know, we could switch it up and take off a wig and decide we're gonna be Keisha today. We don't always, you know, gotta be in the bonnet and sweats. Like, you gotta remind him what he fell for. I'm a big advocate on that. Like, continue chasing me, but I'm gonna show you why you chased me in the first place as well. Now, I'm not gonna say that I'm like begging you, but every now and then we going out, I'm gonna dress up. I'm gonna throw on the freakum dress like Beyonce said. You know, I'm a whatever. And yeah, so that's also something y'all could do, role playing. You could do a game night at your house. You could do like strip poker. I'm very competitive, so I know for me, game nights may not work because now I'm mad if I lose. And now if I'm doing strip poker or like strip Uno or something and I'm naked and pissed off, I'm going to sleep. That's just me. But if you're not as competitive as me and you enjoy your game nights, then you could definitely do one with your significant other. If y'all don't live together, you could show up at, you know, the person's house and some, well, ladies, I'm speaking from a lady's point of view. You could show up at his house with, you know, the whole, you know how like in the movies they had like the little trench coat and the lingerie under or naked under. You could do that. Now, you may look a little foolish doing that in the middle of July in New York or in anywhere because everywhere's pretty hot in July, but you know, September, it works that way. It's not too hot, not too cold. Maybe first week of October, you could probably pull it off. You may look crazy doing it in December too because you may get frostbite or pneumonia. We don't want that, but that's something you could do also. You could have a picnic in the house or outside. I think that saves you money. I'm sure anyone has a blanket in their crib that they could grab. Get a blanket, set it out outside in the park. Park is free. So, or your house is free. Well, not necessarily free because you pay rent, but you know what I mean. It's free for that day because you're using it. Lay it out, get some sandwiches, some wine or some Henny, whatever way you're feeling, and you have a whole picnic. For me, I don't really want sandwiches. I may want some oxtail rice and peas with cabbage and plantain and oxtail gravy on the rice. Make sure there's oxtail gravy on the rice. You just can't eat it no other way. But a cute picnic would be good too. Going back to being sexy and spicy, there's other games also. There's like dice you can roll. There's like sexy dice, and you take it and you roll it and it'll say like suck ear or lick thigh or kiss butt. You know, roll the dice, have some fun. That's always cute too. And then with role playing, back to that, you can go and do different scenarios. It could be a boss and a secretary, or a student and a teacher, or a doctor and a patient, or plumber and girl who can't fix shit in her house. You know, I don't know, just think of some things and just do different things too. There's also this website that I came upon that I wish I knew about a while ago. And it's called dayuse.com. So on that website, you can book a hotel room for a couple hours. So you know how usually we have to book a hotel room for a night? You can literally do it for a couple hours if you want to have a change of scenery and just be somewhere else, maybe a nice view. Maybe you want to have sex on the balcony if that's your thing, or you want to try something new. Again, I think the biggest thing with having a relationship and being spicy and spontaneous is to have an open mind. You have to communicate with your significant other. You guys have to talk about what you like and what you don't like. And you have to be willing to take criticism for certain things, depending on whatever it is. Like, someone just may not like something you do, or this doesn't excite them and they want to try this. Like, you got to be willing to not take offense and to just be like, okay, I don't mind trying that with you. Like, if you're in a relationship, I feel like compromise is big as well. But back to, you know, different things you can do. So you guys can send pics at work. Now, I know we're in an era now of like, we don't want to send nudes, or we got to send it through Snapchat so it delivers, and you know that the person can't screenshot it because you're going to get the notification. You know, it's a live revenge porn is a thing. So I get it. You may not want to send a nude, but a risque photo. It may not necessarily have to be a nude. And for men, please don't send dick pics. We don't want that. I'm going to speak for like the 98% of us ladies, or maybe 96, because maybe there's like a 4% of women that like it. I don't. Don't send me your dick. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it next to a remote control, so I'm comparing lengths. Put it next to a ruler if you want to compare the damn length, if that's the case. Like, but I really just don't even want it. But you know what you could send? Like, if you're in really good shape, and not to knock those who are a little chubby, you know, people like teddy bears. It's about to get cold. You know, cuffing season is upon us. You know, the draft is over. We now got to figure out your tryouts and get the starting five. And, you know, the teddy bears are going to end up on the starting five because we be getting cold. But, you know, if you're in really good shape, you could take a picture of you in a towel out the shower showing a little V cut. Like, send that to me. If you don't want to send it, I'll take that. I don't want a dick pic. If someone's not accepting your shower pic, send it to me. But if you got a girl, I don't want to see it. You're ugly immediately. You got a girl, I don't want to look at you. Also, you could send a picture in a suit. I love me a man in a suit, in a nice tailored suit with a little lapel pin and a handkerchief, and the cufflinks is shining, and you wear that fly blue suit. If you don't know where that's from either, you're too young for me, okay? But yeah, you could do that too. And then there's always those pop-up shops that we like to go to that we take pictures for Instagram, like Rose Mansion. Those, the prices vary, but you can definitely do them on the weekday. They're cheaper on the weekday. So buy those tickets, go have fun, take some cute pictures with your man, you know, enjoy yourself. You can also sign up for NYC ID. Like, when you sign up for it, it's another form of identification. And when you sign up for it, you can use it to get discounts on like museums and movie tickets. I don't know what else you get it for. I don't have one, but I've heard people use it, and I definitely heard that you can use it for those things. So definitely worth it. But either way, like I mentioned before, you got to communicate with your significant other. Be open to trying new ideas and having fun, because especially if you plan on staying with someone like for the rest of your life. Wow, I think I need to pause that because I just sneezed. Or is that authentic and I should keep it? I don't know. Damn it. What was I saying before? Whatever. Anyways, you got to communicate with your partner, because if you guys don't know what you guys like, it's going to be boring. But also just remember that, again, I live in New York. Some of us do, most of us do. I think a lot of my viewers live in New York. It's an expensive place to live. So money, you're going to spend money. But if anything, you know, go to the park. Movies on Tuesdays. If you play hooky from work and you go to the movies on a Tuesday, there is matinees you can do, or $5 Tuesdays. I think that's only in Queens, though. I don't think we got that in Brooklyn. But those are my ideas. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys use these tips to make your relationship a little spicier. I hope it's already spicy and you're looking to make it more spicy. Because if it's not spicy, I don't know what to say. But thank you for tuning in. My shirt, if you're wondering where it's from, it's a Black-owned company. I believe it's called Yes I Am Inc. It says, "Dear Babe, what that beard do?" Who trying to show me what that beard do? Who? Actually, I can't even ask that because my babe not gonna like that. Yes, I know I said I'm single, but I gotta speak this into existence because 2020 is coming and my finger's empty and I'm getting older. So I need a babe with a beard to show me what to do. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in once again, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.